Alright guys, as promised, we got the full speed test, the S25 Ultra versus the S21 Ultra. Let's go ahead and go. And I don't think the S21 Ultra is going to do a bad job here if we kind of push it and kind of open a lot of stuff. I don't think it'll start lagging, and you know, in my full comparison, it still did a really good job. A lot of people are really impressed with this phone, but let's go ahead and see. Alright, so we got our boot up here, S25 first, really fast. And we are still awaiting the One UI 7 update. This is the longest. Alright guys, let's get started. Snapdragon 8 Elite on the S25, 12 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 888, and we also have 12 gigs of RAM on these base models here. And let's make sure everything is out. Alright, Subway Surf. Okay, a little bit of a gap there, nothing too crazy. We also do have very smooth animations on the S21 still, so it doesn't feel slow or anything like that. Both phones really smooth. YouTube Music. Yeah, so guys, you're not gonna feel too much of a difference. We'll do PUBG last. It's kind of off by like maybe a second. Like with games, it feels like it's maybe a like 1.5 seconds. It's not like a really big thing here, but I'm more curious to see if it'll start lagging when we get more applications loaded. Okay, scrolling very smooth on both. The S25 is also super wobbly on the table. You don't have that because of the big kind of camera on the S21. It's very still. Okay. 8 ball. Still buttery smooth. Jetpack. Let's see. Okay. It wasn't too bad. Get this open and playing. We'll come back. Okay, Discord. And here are your Geekbench scores here, so you guys can see the difference. Again, the S21 is keeping up really well here. I'm not really seeing any type of animation lag here with the S21. It's very consistent. Angry Birds. Let's see. I don't know why this is such a heavy application. I say it's every video. It blows my mind how long this thing takes to load up. Alright, so I mean, this is a pretty like a bigger gap here. I don't know why the Angry Birds is like the Alright. We're still smooth here on these animations. No real lag here. 3D Mark. So your 3D Mark scores here, for example, here's a still Nomad light test. You can see overall, yeah, this is going to be a great device. And actually, hold on, I'll do it after this. Open this CapCut. So again, as far as opening applications, scrolling, you're not going to feel too much of a difference here. Swipe down on these. Alright, let's do that again. Yeah, One UI 6 is still pretty solid, guys. Let's scroll through the tray. Still very smooth. You guys can see the kind of different animations that One UI 7 gives as well. Again, no real thing. Let's do like the ultimate, coming over to this Google Now page without lagging here. I think this is the, can it do it? Yeah, there's always kind of like that first stutter, and then it's smooth. Let's see if we can scroll it. Any problems? Okay. Yeah, so overall, just navigating, if you're a lighter user, it looks like the S21 is perfectly fine. Because of this 12 gigs of RAM, it's doing a fantastic job. Let's go ahead and launch PUBG here. Let's see what we get. Looks like the S25 is in. Again, not too big of a difference, and we're in on the S21, so nothing too crazy here. Now, if you are a gamer, this is a pretty solid upgrade, I think, across the board, because you do get 120 frames for PUBG, and overall, like any game you play, like Genshin, stuff like that, more demanding games are gonna play a lot better and without a lot less heating problems on the S25 here. And let's just go ahead and check and see if the S25 feels a lot hotter. Yeah, it is a lot warmer, but it's not like crazy to the touch. It's not like it's uncomfortable to hold. It's like it's warm, but yeah, the S25 is definitely a lot cooler. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the multitasking here. See if you got any closeouts. We're still open on both of these. Let's see. So far, so good. Are we still open in PUBG? Okay. Nice. And the S21 has not like slowed down. We did get a restart with Temple Run here. Okay. Did this restart? Yeah, it did restart. Okay. Okay, that's another restart. Man, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's One UI 6, but man, we got another restart. Even with 12 gigs of RAM, it's still restarting stuff, unfortunately. So maybe the One UI 7 update will help. Man, it's restarted a lot of stuff. Yeah, I just kicked everything out, unfortunately. Okay, that's still open. CapCut's still open. Yeah, it's still open. Yeah, unfortunately, it just kind of kicked stuff out. So maybe that One UI 7 update, maybe we'll run this back with the One UI 7 update, see if that helps. Alright, we got a 4K 1-minute video in CapCut. Let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1. So this is where you'll really see that power difference from these two chips. Can't really see it that much when you're kind of loading up applications, and the S21 Ultra is still doing a fantastic job when it comes to, just loading stuff up and remaining smooth. But it did kick a lot of stuff out though, unfortunately. And yeah, we can see the S25 did that in 28 seconds. So if you're somebody who edits on your phone, you'll definitely feel the difference if it's a 5-10 minute video you're exporting. And it looks like we will do 47 seconds on the S21. Alright, so the other things that I found that are a little bit faster is the cameras also, guys. The S21 takes much faster photos, and then also the zoom is a lot smoother, especially in like video and stuff like that. So that's also another little speed difference you'll find. The S21, let's see, yeah, it's not as fast. It's like a little, it's kind of like a little delay. Show you guys. Yeah, it's like a little delay with it. But besides that, the S21 I think did a pretty good job here. So what do you guys think?